Hi, Neal. So I first heard about you when I was about 15 years old, and my sister had read this really weird sci-fi book over Christmas, and she kept pestering me about picking it up and reading it. She told me about how the perspectives switched between different characters and how they replayed scenes from different perspectives, and I didn't really get what she was talking about, but after New Year's I finally picked it up, and so I read Unwind. I devoured this book. It was the best thing I had read in a very long time. It was so good even that about a month later, when I had to read something for English class in school, I picked it up again. And then maybe 9 months later, I had to read something for English again. So I read it again. I have now read this book 4 times, and I've also read the entire series. And I still love this book just as much as the first time. It was so well written and well paced, and I love the characters, and the story is just so uncomfortable and creepy. And even though I didn't know much about the pro-life and pro-choice movements in America when I read it the first time, I still understood the gist of what the book was about. Then passed a couple of years, whenever time someone asked me about my favorite book, I would tell them it was Unwind, without a doubt. I also wanted to read your other books. I had seen so many that I wanted to pick up, but I couldn't find them in stores. And one day I went to the secondhand bookstore and I found the Everlost series. And I picked it up right away because I needed it in my life. And then I started watching BookTube. And one of the first books that I see are really popular on BookTube is the Arc of a Scythe series. When Thunderhead comes out, the series just explodes and everyone is talking about it, and I knew I had to pick it up. And so I read Scythe and I read Thunderhead. And I can no longer with confidence say that this is my favorite book anymore. Because Scythe and Thunderhead are such amazing stories, and I am dying to get my hands on the third book. And I don't understand how you do this every single time. Every single book I have read by you is amazing and compelling and just beautiful. And also really, really creepy, because you have such an imagination for scenarios that are just terrifying. I have also read A Dry, which made me really scared. This summer has been one of the hottest in a while. When filming this, there's still a month or 2 left until The Toll comes out, and I'm so excited. I want to buy it right away, and I'm so excited for everything else that you are going to write and everything you have written that I haven't gotten to yet, because literally every word you write is a masterpiece and I want to get my hands on them. And with this video, I just want to tell you that I love your writing, I love your books, and I love you, Neal Shusterman. And I hope you get all the appreciation and love that you deserve.